Welcome back. Last month, TED speaker, CEO, and New York Times best-selling author Chip Conley published his newest book, which is called Learning to Love Midlife, 12 Reasons Why Life Gets Better with Age. That's about rebranding midlife to help people understand the upside of this often misunderstood stage in life. The book is now based on the key learnings of Conley's Modern Elder Academy, which he started 6 years ago. Telling us more about this book and the Academy itself, we are joined by the man, Chip Conley. Chip, it's good to have you with us.
David, it's great to be here, and I have a feeling you're in midlife.
Oh, thought I was hiding it. No, and it's something to be proud of, right?
Well, you know, midlife crisis is how we think of midlife, but
Yeah.
I now think of it as midlife chrysalis.
Okay.
Because the chrysalis is the in-between stage between the caterpillar and the butterfly.
Yeah.
It's where the transformation happens.
There you go. Okay, so I'm just about ready to turn from a worm into a butterfly, apparently, because of that, right?
You're doing fine, though. I think you're, you know, but you're late. Are you late 40s? What's your age range?
I still say mid-40s.
Okay.
Because I'm right at 45. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, right
So
at
that's often the low point of life satisfaction.
Okay.
For in adulthood, and it's partly because people actually have a disappointment on the things that they're doing in their life, and they want to they feel a little bit stuck.
Yeah.
And so that's why we created the Modern Elder Academy, MEA, the world's first midlife wisdom school in Baja in Mexico, and now we're coming here to Santa Fe, or to New Mexico.
There you go. So you say the old song by Jerry Lee Lewis, Middle Age Crazy, is something of the past, right? It's more embracing it.
Well, I think what we wanted to do was create a place where people could reimagine and repurpose themselves.
Sure.
In maybe their 40s, 50s, or 60s. And part of the reason we came to New Mexico is because it's a place where people come to seek and to actually look at how do they tap into their wisdom. So we're the world's first midlife wisdom school.
There you go. So with those teachings, with the writings in the book, let's kind of talk about how you arrived at, saying this is a different way of looking at midlife.
Well, I went through my rough stage between 45 and 50. There's something called the U-curve of happiness. Social scientists have looked at it globally, and 45 to 50 is the low point. And so I went through that way before I even knew about this U-curve. And then I went into my 50s, and I had a spectacular 50s. Okay. So I was curious, like, well, how could you have the best and worst of life during midlife? And I also lost a few friends to suicide during that time. So I decided I wanted to create the Modern Elder Academy, the world's first midlife wisdom school, to help people reimagine and repurpose themselves.
Yeah. Part of that repurposing, how do you kind of like almost reinvent yourself?
Reinvent yourself and also understand what gets better with age. So this book, Learning to Love Midlife, the subtitle is 12 Reasons Why Life Gets Better with Age. Society is telling us what gets worse with age, whether it's our memory or our good looks. But actually, there's 12 things that actually get better with age. And I really wanted to point that out because that's a core part of our program. Because when people can reframe their relationship with aging, they gain 7.5 years of additional life.
Yep. And we don't want to give away the store here because, obviously we want to generate more interest. But some of those 12, can we talk about
Yeah, your emotional intelligence grows with age. Okay. Your wisdom grows with age.
Sure.
Your ability to actually see your life with objectivity grows with age. Your sense of being connected to something bigger than yourself grows with age. Okay. So there's a lot of things that your crystallized intelligence, which means you can connect the dots in terms of seeing things systemically and holistically. Yeah. That grows with age.
And real quick here, Chip, how can we learn more about the Academy and the book?
So the book and the Academy, you can learn about the book at chipconley.com. Okay. You can learn about the Academy at meawisdom.com. And our first campus opens this spring in the Galisteo Basin, a 2,600-acre regenerative horse ranch.
Very cool. Great way to redo your outlook on life in this this particular stage, and looking forward to the future.
Thank you, David.
All right, Chip, thank you so much. Yep.